This is your chance!
Trouble always comes along when you're on an adventure. Taking out monsters is easy enough, though.
Where should... I'll do my best not to lose to everyone else.
Where couldn't...
Wow, what a strange place. Let's take a look around.
A document full of information from a past age. How rare. I wonder what it says.
Where should I go?
Something you need today? What? Good work. Good work. Good work. It. 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 Oh. It. Oh. It. All right. No.
Greetings, Esk. Farewell. Greet. Fair.
Oh, Eska, are you turning in a... It looks like you can... Anything... This is what you can get. Anything else? If...
Excuse me, Marion, but do you have a moment? I have some important matters to discuss.
I'll be right there. Sorry, I need to speak with the boss. Would you mind waiting a minute?
Not at all.
What could be so important?
Who knows? Maybe they're talking about our next assignment or something.
It didn't really sound like that, but...
How can I agree to that?
What the?
Why would a research party from Central City come here? Why do you think we've been working so hard? It certainly hasn't been for the bigwigs from Central City to come over here and take all our credit.
It is true, though, that we haven't been able to produce adequate results with our current staff.
They can't claim that. Not after how they've completely ignored us until now. Their coming would make everything we've done in Colsate meaningless.
I understand. Don't get the idea that I'm not as hurt by this news as you are.
I apologize. I was out of line.
At any rate, this decision was made by Central Command. We have to support the team they send us. I'm sure the two of you will need to give them a hand at some point as well. That will be all.
That was quite an argument. What's going on?
Oh, you probably heard, but Central City is sending some investigators here. And now the entire local branch has to welcome them and give them our full support.
Whoa. That's never happened before, has it?
I wonder. Colsate was founded with the goal of reaching those ruins in the sky in mind. Now, suddenly, these guys pop up out of nowhere to take credit for our labor? How can I just accept that?
You do have a point. That does sting a little.
That's the way Central City operates, though. What are we supposed to do about it?
We can't let them do that to us. What's the point of having a local branch if they're gonna do this? I'm sorry, you two, but would you mind calling on Lucille and Linka for me? Linka should be in town right now, so this is a good time to hold a meeting.
Yes, understood. We will be back right away.
This is getting out of hand.
Which is why I wanted to hold a meeting right away.
I see. I got it. This is making me a little nervous.
A strategic meeting. I'm quite good at military tactics. Please leave that part to me.
I don't think we're talking about the same thing here.
Ma'am, I've gathered everyone. We can begin whenever you're ready.
I hereby call to order this meeting to determine the future of R&D.
But as far as I can tell, there are no major problems, are there? Does it matter who investigates?
You have a point, but the unexplored ruins was supposed to be my Colsate's task. Remember? If we fail to fulfill this duty and Central takes over our operation, doesn't it bother you?
Well, if you feel wronged, Marion, then perhaps we should reconsider.
Colsate was once a small village, but it grew this large only because of the plans to search the ruins. That's why I want us to be the first ones to explore them. When you put it that way, I guess you're right. Can we join that investigating party?
I doubt it. They like to run things their way. I've never heard of a Central City group asking for help from the local branch.
Good idea. If only they'd let us contribute to the investigation. They don't have any right.
Rights, huh? Well, we're not the ones in the big chair here. I have a suggestion.
What is it, Escha? Don't be shy.
I get that they're sending a team here, but nobody's ever even made it to the ruins before, right?
She's right. Are they even capable of exploring the ruins?
Exactly. Then why don't we work really hard on how to reach the unexplored ruins? Then we won't have to wait for the people from Central City to get here before we investigate them.
That's impossible. There's a reason why no one's gotten there before. What are we gonna do?
No, I think she's on to something. If we cooperate with the other divisions, we might pull it off. We can call it Preparations to Welcome the Central City Team. Maybe stretch our budget a bit.
Huh? Ma'am, are you serious?
The ruins that no one in known history has touched? That sounds fun. I'd love to join, if I may. Does that mean...
Yes! We're going to get to these ruins all on our own!
Logy, I'm afraid there's no stopping here once she's gotten this bad. Give it up.
But...
Now that that's decided, we must act. Everyone, let's put our heads together!
Yes! Aw, man. I don't like these odds.
Now that we've got our opinions together, let's go run it by the branch manager.
First, we need to do something about our blimp. I doubt even a regular airship can make it there.
I have many technical concerns with this idea. Do we have the proper equipment for this task?
I understand that we don't have the means to travel. We'll have to talk to Awin about what he can do.
You're right. I bet Brother will know something that could help us. Let's go ask him.
I'll leave everything in this town to you two. If you need me to apply for anything for you, just ask.
Count me in on this next venture. I happen to have a little free time on my hands right now. If you're trying to fulfill your normal duties and reach the ruins, you need all the help you can get.
You're going to help us, Linka? Man, I feel better already.
Even if it means my life, I will carry out my mission to keep the R&D division safe.
I don't think you need to expect to give your life, but I look forward to working with you.
All right, what to do? All right, what to do? What materials to use? Is this all right? Let's begin. Still good. What could happen? This should be fine. Please go well. Is this good? Finishing the item. All right, it's done. What property should I keep? Is this? It's done. All right, what to do? What materials to use? All right, what could happen? Still good. This should be fine. All right, that looks good. What to using a special skill. Is this good? Finishing the item. All right, what property should I keep? Is this? It's done. All right, what to do? What materials to use? All right, let's begin. All right, that looks good. All right, that looks good. How's this? This should be fine. Is this good? What to use? Using a special skill. What to use? Adding the same effect. Is this finishing the item? All right, it's done. What property should I keep? Is this okay? It's done. All right, what to do? What materials to use? What materials to use?
I'll try. All right, how's this? This might work. Please go well. I'm crafting the item. What properties should I keep? Is this Logy? It's done!
What materials to use? All right, let's begin. This could work. Still good. All right, that looks good. What to use? Using a special skill. What to use? Adding visco. What to use? Adding effect. Is this good? Finishing the item. All right, it's done. What property should I keep? Is this okay? It's done. All right, what to do? What materials to use? Escha, if you could.
All right, how's this? Looks good, looks good. Yes, looks good. I'm crafting the item. Yay, it's done! Is Logy? It's done!
What materials to use? All right, how's this? Still good. All right, that looks good. All right, that looks good. What to use? Adding viscosity. What to use? Using a special. What to use? adding the same effect. Is this finishing the item? All right, what property should I keep? Is this okay? It's done.
Oh, Escha, have some business? Are you... Looks like you're working hard. Any... You have additional funds for equipment? What... Is this correct? Is this correct? Is this correct? Is this correct? Any... If there's...
We did excellent work.
No.
Wow, Marion wants you to get to the ruins? Has she lost her mind?
Escha started it. Marion just ran with the idea.
Brother, we want an airship that can take us to the unexplored ruins.
It's impossible. The turbulence is too unpredictable. The airship will be smashed to bits in midair.
Aw, I had a bad feeling about that. What if we modified it?
No, it's not a matter of modifications. I'm afraid that a blimp simply can't make it there.
Just making sure. No one can even get close to that thing, right? There are just too many obstacles and the craft won't survive. That's what I've been told.
Yeah, it's a strange story, and I have no idea where it even came from.
Did you think of something, Logy?
A blimp isn't stable or rigid enough. Is there any way to overcome those problems?
No, there isn't. Only airships we have available are... Oh, you're right! There are dreadnoughts now! One of those can probably make it.
Dreadnoughts?
It's possibly the epitome of modern technology and alchemy, with a hardened hull.
It's dense enough to survive the wind and the rubble. One of them's our best bet to reaching the ruins.
That's amazing! If we can get one of these here, we'd be able to make it there right away.
Well, I don't know if that's an option. Only a few have been built and Central's researching them. Not to mention the dangers in manufacturing one. You can't simply pick one up and go.
Aw, it was a great idea, I thought.
Actually, if the two of you can get some key parts, it's not impossible. Just very difficult.
Really? So, if we try really, really hard, we might be able to build one ourselves?
Wait a second. Are you serious? That's impossible. It's too dangerous.
Don't you want to try it? Let's take on the challenge of building a dreadnought.
Nothing will come of taking on an impossible task. We should think of another way to get there.
Don't worry, you'll have my full support. It's not every day you get to do something this interesting. I'll run it by Heisman. I'm sure he'll be happy to contribute, and I'll gather some maintenance guys.
Really? Brother, you're the best!
I guess there's no convincing these two. This is gonna be one hell of a ride.
Sorry, Logy, but I truly believe we can make this happen.
Now that that's settled, we need to start gathering materials for the ship's frame. A lot of them.
And then gas to fill the ship. Without that, we won't get off the ground. That'll require alchemy. I don't know how to make that. And even if I knew the steps, I don't know if I could create it.
Still, we have to try our best. We've grown a bit too, you know?
As I said, it's a nearly impossible task. If we're stuck, we have to give up. Got it?
Fine. But first, let's start by doing what we can. Building an airship. This is going to be so exciting! What do you think, brother? Will this be enough?
This should be plenty for what we're doing. Let's try and build it.
I've been meaning to ask you, can you even design a dreadnought? I don't want to rain on your parade, but it's better to know now rather than learn it later.
I'm glad you asked. You know, I've admired airship design since I was a kid. I've mocked some up.
Wow! You studied the engineering all on your own?
Yeah, I thought that if I understood how to build an airship with my own hands, I could go a lot farther. With that in mind, I'm happy these designs got to see the light of day again.
I see. That's impressive, but do we have manpower? Maintenance is spread pretty thin as it is.
You see, Heisman's all for it. He said, "How can I turn down this chance of a lifetime?" So he worked with Marion to talk to Colin. We don't have to worry about labor or budgets.
You've already done that much? This has really gotten out of hand.
I see. Thank you, brother, for coming on board for such a reckless project.
Cut that out. We haven't done anything yet. And there's no guarantee that it'll work.
He's right. We haven't worked out all the kinks. I think we need to work with some more caution.
I agree. We'll be careful with the process. We don't want anyone getting injured on this quest. Nonetheless, I'm pretty impressed about your knowledge of airships. Have you studied them?
Yeah, I was interested in them a while ago.
Whoa! That's so cool, Logy. You learned all that just because it interested you?
We're building a prototype right now. We'll bring it over when it's done. Start looking forward to it.
Good luck with your work, brother. We'll keep gathering more materials for you, too. This is really taking off. So many people are working hard on our project. I need to do my best.
Say, Katla, I've been meaning to ask you for a while now, but...
What is it? Please, ask me anything.
That old book, you haven't sold it yet. I'm actually a little curious about it.
What, this? My, you've got fine taste, don't you, Logy? My father found this book in some ruins, but I left it here because I don't know what to make of it. Why are you curious about it now? It's been here for a while.
We're trying to build a new airship right now. Maybe there's some relevant information in that book.
If that's the case, I suppose I could let you have a little peek. Here you go.
Yeah, thanks. Let's see.
Well, Logy, is there anything we can use in there?
I knew it! It's a book on alchemy. It shows how to create the gas that'll lift even the dreadnought.
Really? So with that book, we'll be able to make the materials we need?
It should. I need to take a closer look at it, though.
Huh? Is this something that we can use?
Katla, can we buy this right away? We'll pay for it.
Well. If it's that important, then surely it should fetch a pretty penny.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well then, how about this much?
What? That's too expensive.
Well, it's pretty valuable, isn't it? I need to charge at least this much.
Is your bottom line the only thing you care about?
What should we do? It's so expensive.
Very well. I'll buy it at that price.
Wait, what? Are you serious? I feel a little guilty now.
I know it's a lot, but we really need it.
Oh my goodness. How about I give you this too, as a bonus? Please, accept this as a token of my gratitude.
Huh? You'll give us all of this too? Thank you so much.
I let it get to my head and agreed to buy it in a heartbeat.
Excuse me, is Mr. Fixario here?
Hello. Logy's actually not in right now. But would you like me to go look for him?
No. Please don't worry about it. I suppose I could ask you instead.
Me? What could I tell you?
This question concerns Mr. Fixario, actually. What are your thoughts about him?
My thoughts? Well, he's really good at getting things done, and he's quite reliable.
Perhaps I phrased the question incorrectly. Has there been anything suspicious in Mr. Fixario's behavior lately? That's what interests me.
I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Could you give me an example?
Think about it. He was learning cutting-edge alchemy in Central City. What could possibly make him come to a region as remote as this? Doesn't that seem strange?
Now that you mention it... But Logy said that it happens all the time.
All the time. Something doesn't add up to me. This is only conjecture, but he may be involved in a large conspiracy.
What? Do you think that's possible?
For example, if Logy had developed some innovation in technology, or an alchemical technique, how would those around him feel? Would you not agree that he could be considered a threat?
Is that really how things work in Central City?
Yes. You see, he may be involved in a power struggle, ultimately leading to his relocation here. It's only a deduction, but it has been bothering me. I would like to investigate this matter more.
I really don't think that's what happened. Maybe you're being a little paranoid?
If nothing's going on, then all is well. I shall return to my search. Tell me if you recall anything.
Huh. He's gone. What should I do? Should I tell Logy about this?
Oh, and one more thing.
Yes? What is it?
This could lead to a dangerous place. Escha, I think it's best if you don't get involved too deeply. Please leave this matter to me, and be sure not to mention it to anyone else either.
I didn't intend on getting involved in the first place.
I see. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
Is it safe to just let this matter be? Hopefully it won't come up again. Oh well. What should I make? What materials should I use? All right, let's start. Looks good. Looks good. Please go well. This might work. How's this? What should I use? Adding viscosity. What should I use? Using special skill. What should I use? Adding same effect as chosen item. What should I use? Adding air. What should I use? Adding same effect as chosen item. Is this all right? I'm crafting the item. Yay! It's done! What properties should I keep? Is this... It's done! What materials should I use? Is this please go well? How's this? What should I use? Using special skill. What should I use? Adding air. What should I use? Adding same effect as chosen item. Is this... I'm crafting the item. Yay! What properties should I keep? It's done! I leveled up! What should I make? What should I What materials should I use? Alright, let's start. This might work. What should I use? Using special skill. I'm crafting the item. Yay! It's done! It's done! What materials should I use? Alright, let's start. It's still okay. It's still okay. Looks good, looks good. Looks good, looks good. What should I use? Using what should I use? Adding air. What should I use? Adding same effect as chosen item. What should I use? Adding same effect as chosen item. What should I use? Is this all? I'm crafting the item. Yay! What properties should I keep? It's done! Greeting. Hop. Is this fair? Huh?
Thanks. Yep.
What should I make? What materials should I use? Is this alright? Let's start. It's still okay. It's still okay. What should I use? Adding viscose. What should I use? Using special. What should I use? Adding same effect as chosen item. What should I use? Adding viscosity. What should I use? Using special skill. Is this all? I'm crafting the item. Yay! What properties should I keep? It's done! What materials should I use? Is this all right? Alright, let's start! This might work. Please go well. Please go well. all right? Is this all right? All right, let's start. Looks good. Please go well. What should I use? Adding same effect as chosen item. What should I use? Adding air. What should I use? Adding air. What should I use? Adding same effect as chosen item. What should I use? Using special. What should I use? Adding same effect as chosen item. What should I use? Raising material. What should I use? Adding effect. Is this all right? I'm crafting the item. Yay! What properties should I keep? Is this okay? Is this okay? It's done!
All right, where to...
Sure would be nice to find.
You're interfering with my research.
Here we go!
Please hit! Mobilizing!
I can do this! Here I go! Take this! Good work, everyone! Let's go, everyone!
I'll do my best!
Yeah! Shaw!
Yeah! No challenge whatsoever.
We have cleared out any potential interference.
What's this?
If you interfere, I won't hold back.
Here we go!
Please hit! Mobilizing!
Shaw!
An unfavorable situation. Death from above. Here I go! Yeah!
Watch out! It's okay. Stay back.
hurt. Supported. Understood. Watch out! An unfavorable situation. Ow! Stay back!
I'll take your place.
Let's take this opportunity to... I'm going all out! Can't stop this now! Terminating combat! That battle was somewhat difficult.
This looks useful. Let's take it.
Where are we going?
Today's mission should go...
You're interfering.
This is your... What's this?
Bring it on! I'll take you out.
You're interfering with my research.
I got it!
Let's end this with a bang. Got something special for you. This'll blow you away.
Here's a present.
Understood!
How's this?
Sweeping the area!
Concentrating. Fly! Concentrating. Fly!
Sweeping the area!
Here it goes again! Yay! We won! Maybe I got a little stronger?
I shall train further!
All right, time to shine even brighter.
All right.
Oh, are you... Any... This is what... And if...
Is this right? Is this right? Is this fair?
Good work. Good work. Good work. Good work. Is all right.